Alright, so on example 1, we're going to solve the triangle given that side A is 13, side B is 7, and side C is 19. So I'm going to start out the same way we did with the law of sines. I'm going to make my chart because I'm trying to solve the triangle. So once I have all of it filled in, then I know I am finished. And I'm going to plug in what it gave me. Now we need to choose what we want to find first. Obviously, I don't have an angle in the side across from it, so the law of sines is out. So I'm going to have to use the law of cosines. So what angle do I want to definitely find using the law of cosines?
A.
No. C. Why angle C? Because it's the largest side, which means angle C is going to be my largest angle. Now I can use the law of cosines to find them all.
Why would that matter, though?
Alright, so we want to find angle C because it's our largest angle.
So cosine C is equal to...
So yeah, I'm going to use the formula that says cosine of angle C is equal to a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2ab. But remember, when I'm after an angle, what am I going to use?
Inverse.
The inverse. So I'm going to take the inverse cosine of that fraction. So I'm just going to do this as I'm plugging in. So a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2 times a times b. Now be careful. When you go to put this in your calculator, guys, you've got to put the top part in parentheses and the bottom part in its own parentheses, so the calculator knows to do the top, do the bottom, and then divide it. So let's try to put this in our calculators to see what we can get. Alright, so angle C is 141.8 degrees.
I thought we were, okay.
So now what do you want to find? Angle A or angle B?
Angle B.
Alright, angle B, how do you want to find it? Can I use my law of sines now?
Yes.
Yes, I can. I know an angle in the side across from it, and I also know my largest angle, so now law of sines is allowed. So we can take sine of 141.8 over 19 equals sine of B over 7. So, yeah, cross multiply and divide. Remember, we're after an angle, so we're going to take the inverse sine. Of the 7 times sine of 141.8 over 19. Alright, so when you do this, you should get about 13.2 degrees. And then how am I going to find angle A?
You can just subtract.
Yeah, add angles B and C and subtract them from 180 degrees. So 180 minus 13.2 degrees plus 141.8 degrees
19. Nope. Okay, I'm done.
equals,
Yeah, I'm done here.
alright, so what did we get for angle A?
0.5.
25 degrees. So I found all the pieces of my triangle. My angles have degree symbols. My sides do not have any labels. So there is our solution.